of those few matches that are really annoying for the Snake players. The pressure is very strong. The projectiles, the turnips are able to do really break some part of Snake gameplay, and of course the confirmations, because Snake is a thick voice, right? So many of the combos are going to be very damaging over him, but so far Phoenix proves us that he is here to fight, going with the dash attack, but this is what I was telling you, Roy, the options. Sadly, there is a drop, a Mexican reset, as we say in the fighting game community, dropping that combo, but unable to do it, and even confirming with the crown. Get crowned, boy, after the grenade. That was simply insane from Kafeik, who is already showing us that the crown, that the royalty is here to stay.
I'm quite surprised that Kafeik didn't opt to use the parasol all the way up there, because like Phoenix went for the air dodge and he pretty much gave it to him, but he seems to be very patiently waiting for his option, but he's not gonna find it in this stock, as that bait with the jump is gonna be on Phoenix's favor, and the outer shield punishes once more. No reset still, just trying to cover some options, and the grenades are gonna come in very clutch as well. The way that he's been racking up percent, just the Snake classic, right? And even trying to force the spike, the float gonna bail him for a little while longer. However, you cannot avoid his next clutch spread.
You're completely right. Look, that shield is very, very low right now. And of course, Kafeik wants to bring the push for that, but he doesn't care. La Razón Poderosa, it doesn't have any kind of weight in this match, because Snake has his own, and the dive was able to break the side B. Very serious situation. Get panicked, destroying only the Cypher, killing Snake for sure, but still there is a lot of advantage over here by Phoenix. Let's see if Kafeik can bring it back with this Enrage Princess.
And that is the type of options that I was telling you earlier, that I know that he has studied these matchups, right? Like, he knows what he's doing, so Kafeik could still bring it back if he managed to hold on, but he loses sight of the C4, and that is the one thing that you cannot lose any sight of throughout the entirety of you facing a Snake. Now, okay, the Peach Bomber, direction right there, yeah. Exploding the grenade and extending the hitbox, that was very interesting. Let's not forget that that Smash Move platform is moving currently, so maybe he could make use of it, finally going for those reads with the up B. Fake has been getting quite a few of those, but he's gonna need much more of that if he wants to bring it to even, because Snake, I mean, a couple more percent and he could be putting her in positions where she's going to be flying really far, or maybe even suffering from both the projectiles and the close quarters options that Snake brings to the table.
Completely right. Kafeik still in the fight, but he needs to take the stock as fast as possible. And also, guys, remember that this is a tournament with hazards on, right? That's why we are seeing that platform moving one side or the other. So it's also a tournament of adaptation, of learning, of becoming the form of water itself, always being ready to deliver anything. It doesn't matter the kind of situation you are on. Just right now, Phoenix is doing with that up tilt, the patada de burro, those calves landing. But here, the landing is going to be perfectly punished by the C4, and we see some pyrotechnics delivered by Phoenix. Kafeik started strong, but I think a couple of mistakes were able to give that match to Phoenix, who was able to always keep the momentum on his favor. Let's see what kind of adaptation Kafeik can bring into the next match, Mighty Roy.
Yeah, and that has been also a big part, I would say, has been enabling this run for Kafeik, is the fact that he's been constantly able to adapt, constantly showing that his game plan can be modified, can be bettered, and I mean, he is going to need a lot of that, and to be paying attention to those C4s, because it happened to him twice, and that is no small feat. Like, of course, the Snake players are really good at baiting that type of option out, but still, you have to be paying attention to certain aggressive options that Snake does bring, and it's still looking like Phoenix has a strong hold into the lead. However, things are not reading just quite yet, and Kafeik could make use of those heals, make use of that crown to bring things back.
Oh, completely right. I am hyped because we are listening to the Cosmo Cannon in the Northern Crater, and let's see. Oh, double grab. The mix-ups already here, delivered by Phoenix. Sadly, not the best option out of them, but still delivering an extra damage. Capitalizing was the problem, and right now, Kafeik is bringing it back. The back air, bringing the hips that don't lie, trying to maintain. The crown, but it's not gonna hit. Perfectly spacing yet again, not giving any kind of lies, finding the crown, and the forward air is going to take Snake out of it. And right now, Peach in a situation, or Kafeik, sorry, in a situation. The tomahawk! That boy is scared. That boy is holding into that shield as if he was holding to his mommy. And right now, there is a lot of momentum going for Kafeik, but he needed to go forward, Roy. I think this has been the problem. He's playing the best. He allows the opponent to get a breather.
He definitely has been allowing exactly that, and that was not the confirm that I was expecting. No parcel inside, but there, the crown hit will be felt by Phoenix here, and that is the punish, and resetting, even covering the options. I like that sort of set play established from Kafeik, covering multiple options, and the C4 just dancing with the devil right there, covering still with the counter, such active hitbox. But it feels like Phoenix still has an idea of how he can bait out his opponent into falling for such an option. Oh, the parasol. This the next.
Oh my God!
The final one. No. All right.
Yeah. Imagine an up smash in that situation. Imagine that he was able to land an up smash. I would have lost my mind over there. Oh, but be careful. There is a C4 on that princess. I don't know if it fell. Yeah, he had to use it right there. He has to survive. Still alive. Yes, and right here, Phoenix is still able to survive. No, great way to snipe the Cypher. Very precise. Right now, Kafeik looking like a surgeon, like a scientific game player who is able to deliver that kind of refined, very precise, and specific punish, my dear Roy.
She is a princess, but she definitely has been to the lab. And here, falling for it. Great first option, like a couple of frames later, and I think that RPG would have exploded on her face and take that stock, because that is one of the fun sports matches in the game, of course. And look at the turn play this time around from Kafeik. Oh, very scary situation as well. I thought the option was gonna be coming in, and there's an air. He should be gone. Covering more options. No, still waiting for the C4. No Cypher in sight to be had, but that was a lot of pressure off stage from Kafeik, who did not let go, as he knew that that was the moment. I mean, if you're gonna give it to me, you're gonna put yourself on stage. You're not gonna try to make it back like that. Then Kafeik is for sure gonna take advantage of it. And this is what I was talking about. Like, this is the adaptation, man, that even though it was still feeling a little rough for him at the beginning, Kafeik still bringing these games back, and perhaps the set is going to swing in his favor if he continues on like this.
Evolution, boy. Evolution happening before our eyes. Kafeik understood that one of the mistakes he was doing was allowing Phoenix to return to the stage in a free way, right? He was giving those kind of tickets to go back into the stage, and finally, on the second game, he's able to say, no, that's the mistake. I have to harass the princess out of the stage. I have to bring the anti-air artillery, and he was able to deliver just that. Let's see what can happen. Let's see if Phoenix can just do the same, adapt, evolve, become what he needed, and starting with the dance of his people, delivering a lot of damage over there. El jarabe norteño, my dear Roy, is going to start the offensive for Phoenix, for Kafeik already coming back.
Ooh, great nade to be able to clear the ledge for himself. And Kafeik here getting the punish. Nice use of down tilt to cover that ground space. Oh, the Nikita. Nice recognition as well from Kafeik. He managed to react on the very last second. And, good bait out. And Phoenix letting that C4 in that position. Look at the aggressiveness off stage from Kafeik. He knows once the Snake commits to going low, he can threaten a lot of space right there. And he has already taken a couple of stocks to make sure that Phoenix has that option in mind, and he doesn't feel free to just make it back like that. Phoenix does take the first stock, but he is looking quite ready.
Yeah, that was simply fantastic. that call, and making it again, already 26%, but the pitches are going to take out that stock very, very fastly. The hips that don't lie are able to really deliver and preach some truth into that snake. But look at this, even the self-confidence to deliver those parries, even in the worst situation for Phoenix, and placing a little bit of extra range right now because he doesn't want to deal with a pitch who is trying to zone him. Okay, the forward tilt, 1-2, going into the C4. That smash is gonna hit. No, perfect spacing and timing from Kafeik. I like what I am seeing, Roy.
I do like what I am seeing as well. This is the man with momentum right here. Oh, Sportsman's a little finding its mark and avoiding that arc from the grenade allows Kafeik to open up Snake once more, and patience has been showing up. No patience on that Cypher though, but still, this might not be the moment for that as Kafeik is trying to defend what it feels like an eternal advantage state. Oh, the hit! Nice recovery from Phoenix as well, and landing all the way on the other side. And this is why we wouldn't have seen another smash on the parcel earlier, because there's quite a bit of landing lag on that. This is not melee anymore. Nice tech, but wrong direction on the air dodge, and not enough life to be had at that point. Fake though, at the same point that Phoenix was looking earlier, quite red himself. And this should be a cakewalk for Snake if he finds the right situation, and he will with that kill.
That telemetry, Roy, that kind of technology is able to take out the royalty second stock. Let's see. Ooh, a little bit of a footstool. Not confirming out of it, but we are going to see a little bit of a combos here. The backer going for the read. Oh, sadly not able to punish that neutral getup. Interesting options. Sometimes Kafeik breaks his offensive options. Ooh, and the counter over there delivering a ton of damage. Those sports are really able to do something. I don't know why Kafeik always go for the backer. Many times there is a perfect option for Phoenix to get punished by the uppers, but he's always going for, I will not question him anymore. That crown was simply perfect spaced and almost able to kill, trying to deliver the second blow, but it's not gonna land, Roy. I think Kafeik is waking up, and right now it will be very hard for him to lose this match, but of course Phoenix can still do a magic trick.
Oh, and that he almost will dash attack though. Look at that C4. It might be about to explode. Yeah, Kafeik shielded in preparation of that, and the Peach Bomber that has been working wonders for him throughout the entire tournament, but he will fall for it as he let go a little earlier, and that is exactly what you don't want to do, lose patience. And the one that did actually end up having patience was Phoenix, who was almost out of it, but at the very end, just holding on and making sure that he was able to punish that, not losing patience. And I think he might have had to parry if that bomber hit his shield, because that would have been a very scary situation, very compromising by the ledge as well. Okay, this is do or die time for Kafeik, the Snake from Phoenix, looking very, very cool.
But why? What are options, Roy? What did Kafeik saw? The simply too far away. Forget it. Now we are empowered by the superior princess. Right now, we are empowered by the beauty of a brunette, and I think right now Kafeik is feeling that kind of hype. And look at these confirmations. Ooh, the neutral air just landing or coming out a little bit later, but still there is fire right now in Kafeik, and he's going on the full offensive mode right now, Roy.
Yeah, he is going full offensive, but still turnip in hand. Let's see if he can mix up something as well with that. Next, anti-air. Very scary once more. And Peach and Daisy cannot grab the ledge if they are facing back. So that was a scary situation if Kafeik drifted a little too far. And those anti-airs once more making things very, very hard for the Princess. No clash with the bomber on the grenade, though still is quite a difficult situation, but the shield pressure, I mean, Kafeik landed at the worst, or ended up at the worst possible spot, and Phoenix knowing that, is able to get the C4s, and these platforms are working wonders for him. I wonder, why did Kafeik not switch the stage, perhaps just a comfort pick, but I mean, things are looking very, very dire whenever those C4s are landing on the platforms. And he cannot afford to lose any more games right here. You don't have to be a math genius to know that 3 on the marker would be it for Kafeik, and Phoenix would move on to loser seconds.
There is a change from Phoenix. He has been hiding his C4s right all this game, has been able to hide his C4s with grenades, and that's why maybe many times have been hitting on Kafeik, but right now he has a fighting chance. Staying out of there, now just a little bit of extra patience right now. Kafeik saying, no, the offensive didn't work for me. Right now, let's go with patience. That's the style right now, trying to maintain alive, but the grenades, that extended hitbox from the explosion, it's going to get him. A read, no, change in the kind of wake up right now from Kafeik. A little bit of evolution, but still the punish perfectly fine by Phoenix, who is gonna repeat it. Con copia, joven. We are going to repeat it and get the stock. Phoenix is playing Hot Roy. I don't think Kafeik has the gas, has the momentum in him to bring this back.
I mean, the anti-airs are looking very, very crisp from Kafeik, and I mean, Snake does have that strength as a character, and the C4s are coming into play. Like, he's getting those mirror versus more consistently. He's been showing that Snake movement, and look at that! The setup is complete, and Phoenix will go into loser semis, and in such a fashion, he just knew. He was very ready. Those rolls in, like Fake being scared at the worst possible moment, choosing the right option right there, and there was no more life to be had up tilt into the C4 or into the, was it the nade?
It was a grenade.
Remember. It was
yeah. Kafeik had a grenade in his hand. He got kicked. He got read. Hardest of reads over there by great. Phoenix, and then the grenade exploded. It was simply fantastic. I don't know if it was made on purpose, but we will say that. We will say it was.
I mean,
it was. That man is a genius. He's a prodigy. He was able to see the future. Only 3 seconds in the future were enough. And of course, the kill was simply fantastic. Man, shout outs to the chat right there. We are reading you guys. Hope you are having an amazing time, just as we are, because right now the northern part of Mexico is placing a show, is displaying some amazing Smash, and I hope you guys are having a good time just as we are. Remember, my name is Occult. Of course, I am here with Roy, the OG, in terms of commentating here in Mexico, the best caster and analyst that we have over here. It's always a pleasure to share microphones with you, Roy.
You're too kind, my man. You are too kind, and the audiences love you, my dude. And I hope that we get to see more of my man Colt on the international scene. So if you love to see it, then you can follow him right there at Colt_MX and myself, Roy_ORS, because they stole the MX away from me. Someone is gonna have a big word, but regardless of that, we are.
Thank you guys.